Well, good morning everyone and welcome once again to Ed's Orchids. Now today's an awful day outside, it's pouring down, all the roads are flooded and it's just 13 degrees. So now I'm going to make good preparations for taking everything inside. But before I do that, I've got one or two things to repot. I'll do that and then I'll show you how the ones in flower are getting on before I take them inside, and that's about all I can do. You know, I'm just washing everything down to make sure it's clean, just inspecting all the plants to make sure there's no bugs before I take them inside, and well, we'll just get on with it and get it done. I won't show you all the flowers at once and how they're coming on and how they're not coming on. I'll intermingle it with, I'll show you a few flowers and show you through growths, and then we'll have a do at repotting some. So I'll do it in that order, then it doesn't get boring. Okay. Well, we'll have a look at this RJQ, and it's got 2 open buds on it there. It's branching out and more buds coming on it there. And we go down the spike and down the back. We've got another one about to open. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 2 open and 3 buds, and 1 just opening. So that's doing very, very nice. And we all know what this is. It's the Repotting RJQ. This is the Andean Fire. What a beautiful colour these blooms are. It's got 2 open at the moment and another one going open at the top. Absolutely gorgeous things. Another bud here at the top. This has got plenty and plenty of new growths on it. As you can see down at the bottom here, there's a nice new growth here. There's another one here. Oh, it's gorgeous. And round the back it's got next year's flowering one, which will be this one. So I can't ask for anything more for this one. It's absolutely gorgeous. Repotting Andean Fire. Well, in fact, it's got this growth and this growth to flower from yet. So we might get 2 spikes next year, which will be very, very nice, but beautiful. And we've got the Repotting Cavachii species, very, very slow, although it's pulling up a nice stem, and the bud is now coming out. Very hairy bud. I'm just waiting for it to develop and get about twice as big as it is, and then it might start to burst open. So and this is the other Cavachii I've got, and that's a beautiful growth on it now, that one, and it looks like it's doing something down the middle. So we'll keep our fingers crossed that may be coming into bloom. Oh, that'll be a bonus. Yeah, that's another Cavachii. This is the Repotting Garum Weaver, still going strong, still putting up plenty of new growths, and it had 4 buds on, but there's 1 just dropped off. So I'm expecting them all to drop off those once I get them inside a different environment. But they've given me a lot of pleasure while they've been in bloom. Repotting Garum Weaver, PCI cross Wallacei. Now this is a big surprise. You know about these Lacusa pots, which are self-watering. They've got a valve that goes up and down there to show you how much water you have in the reservoir. And this is this new German material called oh, what's it called, Pol or something like that, I've just forgotten. And they're supposed to do very well. I've got a friend who uses these for his Paffia pedlums, and they grow very, very well. So I thought I'd get one and try one, and put a very difficult Paffia pedlum in it. And I put this Pharianum in when it was a little bit smaller than it is now. I put it in, oh, it must be 3-4 months ago. And I've just had a look today, and by Jove, it's coming up with a spike. So I'm going to leave it. I haven't done much with it. I haven't fed it much. I've just put a little bit of water down here, which fills the reservoir up. And at the bottom of this pot, there is sort of a wick that goes into the gravel, and it just soaks the water up. And that tells you when it needs re-watering. And these are a German pot. So I'll tell you what, I'll just take the top off and show you. There we are, there's the pot, and there's the pot it's just come out of with the reservoir in the bottom. And I haven't changed this water at all. When the float goes down, I just put some more water in, and a little bit of fertiliser, but not much at all. This is the this is the bit that goes down into the water that tells you how much you've got in, and it lifts that little red mark up and down the glass tube. So that is very, very exciting to me. A Pharianum in spike, wonderful. Well, this is the one of the few I've got to repot. I'm going to take them out of these plastic pots and put them into those baskets there. You know, so I have all the small Paffia pedlums indoors. So when they're indoors, they'll only want watering all at the same time. We'll take it out of its pot, check the roots, cut off any bad roots, and then repot it up for the winter. See what the roots are like, these. Quite a lot of dead roots on, so I'll just snip all these off. If I can find there are quite a few dead roots on here, so I'll get them up. Oh, they're just dropping off. And there's hardly going to be any left, but it's got 1, 2, 3 good ones, so that one's hard, so we'll clip it back to where it's alive. There we are. This one's a dead one, so we'll take that right back as far as to the crown as we can. That's a hard one. There's another dead one. There's another dead one. And there's another one. We'll just take as much dead stuff off as we can. A lot of this black stuff here is just rot. We'll try and try and remove it. Little leaf there wants removing, and a new root coming out there, so it's not doing so bad. But you can see the old growth, which was here when it was a nice big plant. There it is, what's left of it. So and this little one's growing right out of the middle of it. I don't think it'll survive, but you never know what you're going to get in a raffle, do you? Anyhow, that'll do for that one. We'll put it in some new bark, a few grow stones. Oh, and then a funny thing about grow stones, I was looking on Innis's channel. There's a lady there named Melissa who said that they'd stop manufacturing it. So we'll have to save what we've got. It's a shame that. So I'll have to sort a few grow stones out of there. I don't want to run of those. But the things, if you do run out of grow stones, use a bit of pumice. That's easily gotten. Much easier to get than grow stones. Well, it is now anyhow. Right, so we'll get some bark. I'm going to get some more bark as well. This is the Portuguese pinister bark and a handful of grow stones while I still got them. That's enough. Then we'll put a bit of horticultural foam in it. Which is always good, and if you look at that, what we found on the bag of the horticultural foam. Lovely snail, horrible things. And it will get rid of that shortly. Right, mix it all up. Into the pot, get it at the right depth. That's just a little bit low. That should be about right. Trying to move my hand in the right position, then you can see. Need a little more bark. It's surprising how much bark you use when you're repotting. You don't realise that it doesn't go that far, does it? That's about right. See, it's just planted at the top of where the leaves come out of the ground. There. So that's just covered. So that's a nice Corolla Odenauer. Well, that's about all I can show you today. It's becoming quite a nightmare and not being able to put my videos on longer for 15 minutes. I've contacted YouTube many times complaining about it, but I've never heard from them yet. So the next video I'm going to put on, I'm going to make it longer than 15 minutes, and we'll see if it gets cut off. If it gets cut off at the 15-minute mark, which I hope it doesn't. You know, and then I can put videos together properly. So thanks for watching, and until next time, I'll see you later. Bye.